My name is Silke Sedlis. I will present HTW Berlin, University of Applied Sciences today to you and its international master's programs. I will start with a short introduction of HTW Berlin. It is the largest University of Applied Sciences in Berlin. We have 5 faculties and about 80 degree programs with around about 14,000 students, of which roughly 3,000 are international students, about 300 professors, 800 associate lecturers, and 3,000 graduates every year. As I mentioned before, we are a University of Applied Sciences, and if you are not familiar with the German university system, let me just introduce the concept very briefly. In Germany, we have universities that are focused on research and universities that are focused on applied sciences, on application, and of which HTW is one. And these universities are very practice-oriented in their academic approach and geared towards market demands. And this will show in all aspects really of the university. There are professors with rich industry experience. There will be a lot of practical exercises, workshops, and case studies during your studies. There are many cooperations with companies and internships in place, and you can also write, for example, your master's thesis at companies. So what this all adds up to is a very high employability, and this is not just me saying it, but also, for example, the ranking in the Wirtschaftswoche, which is one of Germany's leading business journals, and is continuously ranking HTW Berlin study programs among the best industry-oriented study programs in Germany's universities of applied sciences. So what kind of international masters does HTW offer? We have a division of continuing education with 4 English-speaking programs, from project management and data science to professional IT business and digitalization. And there's also some programs by other faculties, also English taught, such as international business, international development economics, and construction and ER management. And I will just give you a quick glance of how we organized the studies for our international students. Of course, you have access to all the student services, such as electronic libraries, PC pools, software packages, canteens, and so on and so on. There's also a career center in place that will help you start your career, maybe even during the studies and certainly afterwards. And for those students who want to start their own company, which are not so few at our university, there's also a startup competence center to support them. And this will be interesting for you, I think. For international students, there are special services. We don't only have an international office caring for all our international students, but all the English-speaking programs have their own program offices. So you will, when you study at HTW, you will actually have one team to go to with all your questions. And there will be onboarding for the international students. For example, in the program that I am taking care of with my colleagues, which is the Masters in Project Management and Data Science, we will have a pre-arrival meeting with information on moving to Germany, German courses, accompanying cultural. There will be an accompanying cultural program for our international students, such as, for example, our infamous canoeing outing each summer. There are company visits, career services, etc., etc. So what this all adds up to really is that we always will take good care of you. So let me just briefly introduce one of our English-speaking programs, and this is the Project Management and Data Science Master's Program. It's a 4-semester program with 120 ECTS. It is taught fully in English, as are all our international master's programs. In this particular program, you also have the options to study online or on campus, or switch in between, or on a monthly or daily basis. And there's also a tuition fee of roughly 18,000 euros for the full program, for the full 4 semesters. And on this side of the slide, you can see some of the specialties of the program that our students especially like. One obvious USP really is that it will give you dual competence in both data analysis and project management, which is not so usual. There's not so many programs which do that. We have small classes of maximum 40 students in place. And despite this, there are usually 16 or more nationalities in every class. So it's a very multinational, multicultural environment when you're studying and learning, which is true, of course, also for Berlin itself. And something that will probably interest you is that you will also have excellent career prospects when you finish these studies. And again, this is not just me saying it, but we did an alumni survey, and I would just like to point you to 2 facts or 2 questions from our alumni survey. One is, how long does it take graduates to find a job after the program? And you can see that 85% of our graduates found a job within 6 months, and not so few, 15%, found a job even before they finished their studies. For example, by writing their master's thesis in a company, which is a good way to enter the job market, one good way. And something that is also interesting, of course, is the gross annual income you can expect after the program. And you can see here from our survey that 80% of our MPMD graduates earn 50,000 euros per year, and about 30% earn even more than 80,000 euros per year. And the survey is 2 years old, so wages are probably have climbed since then. If you're interested in more information on what our alumni do after they study, visit our website, and you can see there the alumni survey and also some stories of some of our graduates, where they come from, what interested them in the program, and what they did since. So you might wonder how the program is actually working. It's really divided into 3 parts. In the first and second semester, there will be foundations and advanced courses in data analytics, project management, and associated subjects. And we will take students from scratch to eye level with the experts in both data analytics and project management. And then in the third semester, once everybody is settled deeply in in both fields, there will be even more deepening and application courses. And in the fourth semester, students write their master's thesis. There's also the option to have a gap semester between the third and the fourth semester. And about half of our students take that opportunity and do an internship after the third semester. So you do have the option to do a gap semester after the third semester and do an internship with a company, which is a good way actually to get a foothold on the job market. And then write your master's thesis in the fifth semester instead of the fourth semester. and go on from there. One specialty that I mentioned before is that you can study MPMD both online and on campus. You can actually choose which one. It's the same program for students, no matter whether they study online or on campus. And how do we do this? There are real-time lectures, such as you would expect from any university program. And these lectures are simultaneously streamed as an interactive video, like we're doing now, really. Then you can participate either on campus or from online. Also, you don't have to come to Germany, but yeah, most students do. And in the studies, you will have case studies and group work. This will be organized either in a hybrid mode or in parallel on campus and online. And accompanying the lectures and classes are self-paced online learnings with videos, readings, self-tests, etc., etc. So if you are interested in this program, you might wonder whether you are qualified to participate. What do you need to qualify for the program? You will have to have a bachelor's degree with at least 180 ECTS, but it does not have to be a bachelor in either project management or data science. Career changes are welcome in the program. You do have to have 1 year of postgraduate work experience. And obviously, you need to be fluent in English since the program is taught in English. And a good measure of motivation to study does help also. The application period for the intake 2025, with classes starting in October 25, is actually open right now and is open still till the end of February. So if you want to apply, to start your studies in October 25, do so now. If you want more information on how to apply and the program, visit our website or contact our admissions team on at this email address. There's more English-speaking programs, English taught programs at the University of Applied Sciences, of course, which I want to very briefly introduce now. There's a Master's of Business Administration and Engineering at the interface between business and engineering. And one of the specialties of this program is that there are 6 specializations on which you can focus during your studies, ranging from automotive management to global procurement and smart business models and production systems, to just name a few. There's also an MBA and E in life science management at the interface of management and life sciences. And this study program is recognizing the need for leaders with deep understanding of both management and sciences alike. Then we have the Master Professional IT Business and Digitalization. And this is a quite unique combination of in-depth IT skills and economic aspects in the management range. And again, you can find out more about the program and how to apply on the website of this master's program at HTW Berlin. If you're interested and have questions, please contact us. You will find the contact details on this slide. And I will also post them in the chat. So I hope I could give you a short, brief glimpse into HTW Berlin and its English-speaking master's programs. And I'm happy to answer your questions in the chat. Thanks a lot.